Yo, welcome back to another episode of Hot Takes and Headlock, live from Nate the Great's house, and also live from a local Ohio McDonald's somewhere in
Ronald McDonald's
Ohio.
house.
Yeah,
Big
we
Uno, baby.
here. We here. Mr. King Uno, baby, Mr. Nate the Great. We doing good, man. We got like
Got
17
a lot.
shows to cover, but we gonna start off with SummerSlam. So let's get into it. Mr. Uno, what did you want to talk about for SummerSlam?
SummerSlam night one, absolute trash. Let's just start there. Trash as hell. Trash as all get out. Trash, trash, and more trash. Oh, did I forget to mention it was trash? SummerSlam night two definitely was the standard. Like night two, blew night one out the water. The biggest. I won't say the biggest shock because we knew Oba was going to win, but I would say the biggest shock was after the match when Brock gave Oba his flowers and pretty much announced his retirement, saying, "Hey, I'm the past. This is the future." And he pretty much that was like the path on the torch. That's the next big thing, quote unquote, in WWE. So it was nice to see Brock do that. And I'm ready to see what Oba future looks like and has the next big thing in face of the company. Ready to see what they got in store for Oba and his future challengers. And yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Night one, trash. So yeah, I ain't gonna lie, Liv shit at one immediately, but I'm kind of cool with Liv not winning just because of what happened on Monday Night Raw. We'll get into it a little bit soon. Let's see, let's go down real quick. That 6-man tag team match with Solo and them, didn't really care about that. Nick
Best part
out.
was the entrance.
Yeah, exactly. That Jacob Fatu entrance, gas.
That was
If they
good.
would have had like an actual like a chain collar or something like holding them
Mm-hmm.
back, that would have been way better. Instead of Jay Uso just like putting his hand, yeah. I'm like, bro, what is that? I'm like, if he would have had like an actual collar, it would have looked better. But that's just me. Nick Aldis did his thing against Gunther. Unfortunately, he got passed out. He
Shout out to
lost.
Nick. Shout out to Nick. Shout out to Nick.
Shout out to Mickey James. Yeah, shout out
Yeah,
to Mickey
so
James. I would play the Nasty Dancer, but I'm trying to get through this as quickly as I
hey,
can.
we try to get to this.
Fatal Influence picked up the win against the Bellas, and then Nikki Bella and them jumped the mess out of Paige,
Which I called the
and Brie
episode
Bella got
5.
hurt, so Brie Bella is out. I don't care, but dang.
Just the fact that I caught that turn, I was like, they're gonna fuck around and lose, and then they're gonna end up beating up Paige. And what happened? They lost and they beat up Paige. I was like, damn.
and
Who would have
then
thought?
and then my guy Uno's guy, Randall Keith came back during the CM Punk and Cody Rhodes match and RKO'd the mess out of Cody. So yeah. And Punk retained, and then obviously the Hell in a Cell match over Femi, winning that with Brock Lesnar officially retiring a couple days after on ESPN, saying that he officially retired. So yeah. Shout out to Oba.
The match of SummerSlam was Roman versus Seth. I don't care what nobody say.
Oh yeah, for sure.
The match of SummerSlam was Roman versus Seth. That storytelling and the history in that match and the moves they pulled off in that match and just the small things they put in the match and everything, it was just if they can do that every week for every program, I would not have no complaints about wrestling. I promise you I would.
So I saw people complaining about that match because I put up my like reactions to after night one and night two, and someone was like, I didn't really care for that match, like they was doing too much with the Shield stuff and stuff. I'm like, bro, they're telling the whole story from years past. I'm like,
It's
bro,
14 years of history.
yeah. I'm like, what's going on? Like, are we confused? They were like, yeah, them hitting the dirty deeds and stuff. I'm like, that's a tribute to Dean Ambrose, but keep
That's
going.
Dean Ambrose, who was a key
So
member of the Shield.
so yeah, like I don't know, they were acting all weird about it.
So
I'm
he
like,
must not have watched wrestling 14 years ago. He must have came towards after Sefton turned and the Shield and broke up and then had a mini reunion and then broke up again. Like he must not have, or she, whoever it may have been, must not have seen the full 14 years of story that goes behind that.
Yeah, I don't know what their problem was, but I was like, all right, well, but yeah, that was a fantastic match. Like Seth Rollins
Match of the year. so
Seth
far.
Rollins did his thing. Roman did his thing. I like that when they went to the outside, they didn't count him out. They were like, "Hey, we need a legitimate winner." So that was cool.
What
Um,
honestly shocked me was Roman really did it on his own. And I knew he was gonna do it on his own when they was in the ring and Seth was like, "What you gonna do? Have your bloodline come out here?" He said, "No, I'm gonna beat your ass myself." I said, "Oh, Roman doing it on his own." Okay. So this makes it even better. Like the fact that he really genuinely beat Seth one on one. No cheating, no low blows, he didn't do nothing. He legit beat Seth fair and square. And I was like, yo, this is a perfect ending and a better ending than what I just knew somebody was gonna interfere and make that match piss me off. I just knew somebody was gonna interfere and it's gonna piss me off. I just knew. But the fact that they had it planned to where Roman wins straight up made it that much more better. Like it's like Roman finally got that chip off his shoulder. He can close this book now. He can move forward. Seth can go his way now. It's like it was cinema, how should I say? Cinema. Which is great.
Indeed, yeah. I really enjoyed that match. I enjoyed the story behind it. It was cool to see. I feel like I got to sneeze, but nothing's coming out yet, so that's why I'm like kind of like slowing down a little bit. But um, the shield mask. I thought Seth was gonna come out with like full shield gear, but he just came out with the mask, which was cool. That let us know, hey, we still got Dean Ambrose right here, so we just gonna sit that right in the middle. They did the little shield pose at the end, you know what I'm saying? So that was
Shit is not
cool.
when Roman did that when he stood up and he went like this. I said, "Oh
Yeah, I was
shit!"
like, oh. I
I
was like,
was like, "Oh
dang.
shit!
I
Oh
said,
shit!"
yeah. So, but
The only thing that would have made it better if all you would have heard was ding. If you would have just heard that, the crowd would have erupted something
I
wicked.
would have went crazy. Like, wait a minute, Tony Khan allowed him to go back to
Like just for
WWE.
one night, let him come back and they all hit the pose one last time, bro. I would have lost my shit. I promise you, I would
Yeah.
have.
So somebody like actually said that too. They was like, "Why didn't Dean show up?" I'm like, "Do you not know that he's in the other company?" Like, bro.
He's in their rival company right now,
Yeah,
gang.
yeah. You can't just pop up and hey, like, no, you can't do that.
Hello, guys. Remember me?
Yeah, I'm like, do you know how pissed Tony Khan would be? Like contracts over, boom, it's done. Especially, and he was like he's one of the pillars of AEW right now. Like he was there
Literally.
dang near since the beginning. So I'm like, bro, can't do that.
Oh, shit.
That's messed up.
Contract immediately gone.
Yeah,
Goodbye.
out of here. Another surprise, Kevin Owens. I was happy.
Boy, what? I heard that music, boy. I almost
Yeah.
teared up.
So when, so it's funny because when Nick Aldis brought out Gunther, I was like, oh man, I said, well, Sammy is screwed either way, but dang, I'm like, that's kind of messed up. And then he was like, oh, I got one more person. I'm like, who this other person at? And then I heard Kevin Owens. I'm like,
There you go.
oh yeah, dang near cried, bro. Dang near cried. I'm like, yeah. And then on top of that, Kevin Owens won, so he's the number one contender for CM Punk's championship.
It was the
Cool.
way me and you was low key mad as fuck when we heard Gunther come out. We was like, bro, did Nick really just say? We was like, what the fuck?
I was
We was
like,
like, ain't no way.
I was like, Nick, this is the first bad decision you ever did, bro.
And then we seen Kevin Owens. We was like, wait a minute,
Okay,
hold
okay,
on.
never mind.
Wait a minute.
Never mind.
Wait a
Never mind.
minute.
We good. You got it.
But only
You
thing I
got it.
disagree with, they did my boy Finn dirty again, bro. Finn was supposed to win that match if it was gonna be the 1-on-1 or the triple threat. Y'all did my boy Finn dirty, man.
Yeah,
Like Finn didn't even lose that title. Why has he not had a title shot in 10 years?
yeah.
Crazy work.
Who
And then when you
knows?
think about it, 10 years he ain't had a title shot. It don't even feel like that long.
And I,
But
well, I was gonna say he did have a title shot against Punk, but
bro,
obviously he lost. But I get what you're talking about, though. That's kind of
like
messed
that's
up.
crazy.
The real reason why we wanted to do the podcast originally, Trick Williams and Carmelo Hayes talk about it. You don't
Chat.
want to talk about it. I was just about to say. You
This
literally
is the
text me
very
and was
sensitive
like,
subject
hey. He literally texted me and was like, hey, we need to do the podcast right now because I'm about to spaz. I'm like, all right, bet.
because why in the entire fuck is my boy Melo getting overlooked? What has Melo done wrong that he keep getting overlooked and keep getting screwed out his one-on-one title shot? This fuck. Never mind. Let me come back. I'm in a public place. This young man, Baron Corbin, ain't been ain't been seen or thought about in fucking WWE television for what? Years. What they said, what, 4 years, 6 years, something like that. Been a minute. Don't matter. Don't fucking care. Whatever. He comes back, attacks Mello, attacks Trick again. Trick say, hey, you know what? Here go your title shot. Meet me at SummerSlam. But Mello, who's been busting his ass, made the United States something worthy of watching and wanting to see defended, gets overlooked, and Trick come up with every excuse. Nah, man, you ain't ready. I'm bigger than you. I'm bigger than the program. No disrespect to Trick, because I fuck with Trick. But I'm bigger than the program. You got to earn your title shot. But you get this white man who whooped your ass twice and or a title shot already, and then you fucking lose the title. And then the match was trash. At least if you would have fought Mello, the match would have been worthy of watching. Who the fuck wants to see Baron Corbin as United States champion? If they was gonna take the title off of Trick, give it to Mello, move Trick on to bigger and better things, which is what they plan on doing. Cool, not mad at that. I'm cool with that. But you take the title off of Trick and give it to fucking Baron Corbin, of all people? CKO, Paul, Triple H, Levesque, Stephanie McMahon, Linda McMahon, Vince McMahon, Tony Khan, Shebra Khan, Shao Khan. I don't give a fuck. What is we doing?
Shaka Khan.
Shaka Khan, Shao Khan, all of them. What are we doing? Who bright idea was to literally sit up and be like, you know what? Let's have Baron Corbin return, attack Mello and Trick. Cool, that's great. Put him in. That's cool. But to get him a title shot 2 weeks in and then have him win it, it just pretty much overlooked Mello, not making a triple threat match. Come on, gang. At this point, I wouldn't be mad if Mello chose to leave WWE along with Drew. Because I think Drew gonna fuck around and return, realize he's not getting used the way he wants to, and he gonna fuck around and leave the company. So I won't be mad. It's like y'all just literally doing your top superstars the worst way and then want to get mad when they want their release or whatever. It's because of y'all motherfuckers. And then, like, it's just, who is Baron gonna feud with? Who is he gonna feud with? Who wants
That's
to
what
see
I'm
Baron?
saying too. Because I'm like, if they did this just to have Carmelo Hayes like go after Baron Corbin, that's kind of like, I don't know.
Like, what? I just don't understand the thought process and the I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Luckily, I'm in a public place. I swear, if I was at home, it would have been the crash out would have been worse. Y'all like I'm in a public place and I know how to act. But yes, I did text Nate that night. I said, but we gotta do the podcast ASAP because what the fuck is this?
Yeah, he was. I'm sitting over here trying to watch the rest of SummerSlam. He like, yo, as soon as you get home, bro, podcast right now. I'm like, I
But
bet that's
luckily,
how I could
life
do
was
it.
like, look, see, look, life knew what was gonna happen. I was like, we're not doing that. Life was like, calm down first. Calm down first.
Yeah, life was like, let me throw something else at you real quick, so that way take your mind off it for a little bit. But yeah, so yeah, another quick rundown of night 2. We had Chad Gable winning his first singles championship, fire, in front of his
Dog,
hometown.
that pissed me off too, though. Why the fuck they taking my boy mom away from him and making a root beer commercial?
That's what I was about to get to that too.
They take them away from my dog and making a goddamn root beer commercial.
I was about to get to that too. Like, bro, they brought Chad family out. They had Baby Gable out there with them. I'm like, okay, look at
With
Baby
with the
Gable.
matching colors.
Yeah, with the matching gear. I'm like, okay, Baby Gable. I'm like, all right, cool. And then all of a sudden, Chad Gable gave an emotional speech. I just want to thank y'all, you know what I'm saying, in front of my hometown. I love y'all. Thank y'all, man. Yeah. He get an ovation, and then all of a sudden, dude in a Muggs root beer mascot costume come out there, hand him 2 root beers. Here you go. Stone Cold. I'm like, bro, what? I'm like, what is this? I'm
Bro,
like,
that pissed me off. When I tell you, I went from let's go Chad to
it like my friends thought it was gonna be like Ethan Page or something like that in the costume, and I was like,
I wouldn't
that's
have been
not.
mad if it was.
Yeah,
I'd have
I'm
been
like,
like, all
that's
right,
not a bad
cool.
idea, but I was like, why they I'm like, bro, y'all got mad advertise. Like every other match was an advertised match. You had Wingstop, they had Muggs root
Bro, when
beer,
they
they
had Wingstop
had
on the chair. When I
yeah,
tell you they had
Wingstop
Wingstop
logos
stick
on
on
the
the
chairs.
chairs, when I seen that shit, it pissed me off. And I didn't mention it to you because I seen it, but I left it alone. You was like, was that a Wingstop stick on the chair? I was like, okay, so you did see it. So you seen what I seen. Okay, cool. Because why
Yeah.
the fuck is you putting stickers on these? WWE, please go back to the old way where it's just the canvas, like nothing on the ring, nothing, just the logo of
Yeah.
WWE. Like that's it. Like I
Like
don't need sponsorships.
don't even put like sponsorships on the LED boards. Like just
Like please,
like mention it for a little bit and then just, move away from it
look,
because
mention it,
it's
throw up
gonna
the little picture when, like before the match starts, like this is brought to you by Wingstop Cool or whatever. But then just let's just go back to regular. Like, come on, man, y'all are doing too much of this shit.
yeah, because y'all
You
had
got Slim Jims on tables
yeah,
and
y'all
Wingstop on
yep.
chairs.
Y'all had Cody and them match sponsored by Street Fighter. I get that Cody and them is in the movie, but come on, bro. You gotta calm
And then they had
down.
the whole intro when he was dressed as Guile, and he
Yeah.
came out with the.
Like they had the Gears of War stuff with the solo in them. I'm like, bro. I'm like, every match is sponsored by somebody. Like it's crazy. Why
That
y'all
shit
do
pissed me off. I ain't gonna lie.
why y'all doing too much, man? And I get that it's not WWE's fault, it's TKO's fault. But like, come on, bro. Like y'all gotta calm down with all that.
Me and
Um
Dwayne been having a conversation. I ain't gonna lie.
other than that, I think that it was Chad Gable, the Roman
The women's
match.
ladder match was low key
Oh yeah,
fire.
the,
I
the
will give
women's
it. It
ladder
was
match.
decent.
Yeah, shout out to Chelsea. I forgot about that. Shout out to
But
Chelsea, man.
damn,
I ain't gonna lie. I know what happened. I know what happened. I heard about it. We'll talk about it in a minute. Um, but I do want to give a shout out to Lash Legend. Because Lash Legend for the last few pay-per-view matches that she been having been going absolutely stupid, and I hope that WWE absolutely like sees this and push the mess out of her because I want to see her eventually win a world title one day.
I would
Um,
not be mad if she would be the one to beat Rhea for the title. I wouldn't be mad at it. I would, but no,
I
but hear
mean,
me out though.
no,
I
no,
think Lash and Rhea would be a good would be a good matchup. We
I
know
know
Jade and
that.
Lash would. We know Jade and Lash and um Bianca would be a good match. But I also feel like Rhea needs that other challenger besides Jade or Bianca that can really challenge her. And I feel like Lash and Nia, I feel like Lash is that next big thing in the women's division that can push Rhea to that point. Like, damn, hold on, this might be the next. And I'm not saying Rhea's done and her time is up. I'm not saying it at all. But I feel like those two together can have a nice rivalry too, because like it's two alpha females. It's like, okay, let's cook WWE. Let's do something with this.
Yeah, like I wasn't disagreeing. I was just like kind of like, because Lash's tag team partner is still in the mix too,
Yeah,
and she
yeah.
got screwed for like the last couple weeks, so she kind of
Well, she
like,
has 3 weeks straight.
yeah, she kind of deserved like a championship match, low key. But
Yeah.
I don't know what they gonna do. Like I said, I don't want to like spoil anything until we actually talk about SmackDown, which we about to talk about in a minute. But like,
Okay.
I don't know. I don't like. It's kind of But
It's an iffy one.
but uh, Raw. Raw, we had Roman Reigns and LA Knight talking. Roman Reigns was talking about LA Knight's Walmart watch, which was crazy. Roman straight
Oh,
up,
when he talked about the watch, I said, "Hey, yo."
man, Roman straight up told LA Knight, "Hey, you a broke boy." I'm like, dang, all right. I'm sitting there, I'm like, dang, I said I bought stuff from Walmart. Roman, what? I'm
That's when you
like,
start feeling the like, hold
yeah,
on, wait a
yeah. I'm
minute
like,
now.
wait a
Wait a
minute.
minute.
I'm like, Roman, I said, I just started throwing up the ones for you, my guy. I started acknowledging you a little bit. But come on, bro. Ain't
And then you
nothing
do
wrong.
this.
Yeah,
The
I'm
bad
like,
part is, I bought a watch from Walmart. I felt the tip.
yeah, I'm
I
like,
bought a Walmart watch before.
man. I was like, wait a minute, calm down. I'm like, hold up. I'm like, there ain't nothing wrong with Walmart. You know what I'm saying? I got these white tees
Then
from
he said,
Walmart. You know what I'm
he
saying?
said, zoom in. This is what it looked like. I said, oh, this nigga's an asshole.
Yeah, I'm like, all right. And then I think you sent me the picture, or somebody sent me the picture in the group chat or something between LA Knight's watch from Walmart and then Roman Reigns watch. It said LA Knight watch was like 630 and Roman Reigns watch was like 400K. I'm like, man, I'm like, that's kind of messed up. I'm like, that's messed up. All right, but it is what it is. Um, let's see. Javon Evans beat Ethan Page, and then a returning Big Cass popped up out of
He was in
nowhere.
great shape, by the way.
Yeah, hey, shout out to Big Cass, man.
And
la-
fuck that, because he ain't had to attack Javon. No, fuck
yeah,
that. Shout
he
out to Big
yeah he
Cass.
he ain't had
No,
to beat
fuck
up
that.
Javon like that though. As soon as he beat up Javon, I was like, oh yeah, Enzo ain't with him. I said, I already know Enzo ain't with him. But then somebody reminded me, hey, Enzo was banned because of the whole allegations and
Yeah.
stuff. And I was
I
like,
forgot about that.
oh yeah, I said I forgot about that too.
Forgot about that.
But yeah, shout out to Big Cass because last time we saw him, he kicked a mini Daniel Bryan. If you know, you know. He went directly off script and beat the mess out of that mini Daniel Bryan off script, and that's what got him to get fired. He was also under the influence and drunk and all this other stuff too. So
That boy was like, you know what?
yeah, he was going through it. That was around the time that he broke up with Carmella, and Carmella was just getting with Corey Graves. So yeah, sad biz, sad biz, sad
Beat the
biz.
hell out of mini Daniel Bryan and then used drugs and alcohol and was like, you know what? Fuck, I'm gonna get fired today.
Yeah. And then we get let's see. We get the Judgment Day. They was beating the mess out of Sol Ruka during her match with Roxanne Perez, causing disqualification. And then the greatest women's wrestler of all time came out, and it's not just me saying it. You know, other people say it. Sports Illustrated says it.
I say it.
Uno says it. The McDonald's that they say it too. ESPN, you know, his
Water hydration says it.
yeah, Core Hydration. Hey, shout out to Core Hydration. Hey, sponsorship, maybe. I like water. You know what I'm saying? I like water. Yeah, purified, pH balance. Yeah.
And it's recycled plastic.
Yeah, recycled plastic. See, yeah. Boom. Earth Day. Not even Earth Day, but you know what I'm saying? Hook us up. But yeah, everybody says it. She cut a promo on Liv Morgan and said, hey, you not even
dog want to live, bro.
She said, you not even the greatest champion in your group. Ooh, wait, you know what? I'm gonna take it a step further. You're not even the greatest champion to sleep with Dominic Mysterio. I'm like, oh, hold up, okay.
Hey, when she said that, I said, hey, yo, she been working on promo skills.
Yeah, I'm like, all right. And then as soon as Liv tried to run out the back, boom, Stephanie Vakir shows up. I'm like,
boy, hey, hold on. Can we get the Nasty Dance for Stephanie?
I got you. Nasty Dance with Stephanie. Don't stop her all I'm gonna say, yeah, all I'm gonna say is Miles Bourne been putting in that work, boy.
Miles is knocking the bottom out of her, boy. I know he.
Yeah, she came back. I'm like, okay. I said, wait a minute.
Boy, the bakery is baking.
You got it. I might screenshot this just so that way I can use this as a meme.
Matter of fact, hold on, I got you. Hold on, let me. I'm get you. There, right there. I got the screenshot for you. There we go.
thank you.
I got one of you and one of me.
Yeah,
I love that picture. You got me, I love that picture.
Yeah. That's how I was looking when Stephanie came out. I'm like, I see you.
And then she had the fishnet leather type.
Yeah, I was like, Yeah, shout out to Miles Bourne, man. I still
he ain't gonna hit a shout out, but you know, shout out to him. God damn it, Uno, shut up. Damn. Shit.
Hey, he's still winning because we'll get to it next after Raw, but he's still winning.
Damn it, Uno,
so yeah, shout out to Miles Bourne. I still haven't posted that last one that you posted because I think that's kind of crazy, and I don't want people to like jump you and stuff like that. I know that I know that you can handle it, but like I ain't trying to. I'm like, nah, I can't have my co-host doing that, bro.
We gotta keep that one in the chamber. That
I'm like, I don't know if I want to release that one. I put it in the group chat, and even the group chat was like, "All right, bro." They was like, "All right." They was like, "What's wrong with Uno?" I'm like, I tried to stop him, bro. I tried to stop him. I'm like, I can't control what he says and what he don't
Yeah,
say, bro.
that one goes into the book of secrets. That one just stays over there. Just you feel me? But we can release the one today when I just said like he ain't gonna hear it. We can release that one. We're gonna keep the other one put up because shit. Like,
Oh man. And then after that we had Obafemi looking like a
hold on, before we get
Nigerian
there though,
king.
before we get there,
Oh yeah.
it was the fact that Becky just watched Stephanie beat the hell out of Liv
Oh
and
yeah,
they
she
had
was
their
just
little
sitting there
face
like
off.
this. Like
She was like, oh, okay.
and then she got up and she was like got up in Stephanie's face. Stephanie was like, get out of my way. She was like, or what? And then they just sat there and just started yapping at each other. I'm like, oh, they for real going in. I'm like, all right. They ain't playing no games. I'm like, all right. So
It's sad to say this, but if you honestly think about it, I may be wrong. If you really think about it, the women's division is carrying Raw and SmackDown. The women's division is carrying both shows, in my opinion. I could be wrong. It could just be me.
as
That's what I say, in my
far
opinion.
as far as like the whole show, I ain't gonna lie, you might be right as far as Raw. The only thing that's interesting on Raw right now is Roman, pretty much. Um, I can't really think of like anything else that's interesting right now. Well, I want to see who fights Chad Gable next for the championship. That's pretty much it. But
Javon.
oh yeah, hopefully it's Javon. Man, they better stop playing with my boy. Cause man, they better stop playing with
Bro,
my boy.
if they do Javon dirty, I promise you, I'm going on Twitter and I'm at WWE every day until they respond and block me. I'm dogging them. Yeah, I would get blocked by WWE. I promise you I will.
Yeah, they better stop playing with my boy. Um, as far as SmackDown, I can see that for SmackDown. Yeah. The only thing, well, like I said, I'm trying not to spoil it. We'll get into SmackDown pretty much in a minute. But yeah, and then Obafemi came out looking like a Nigerian god. I'm like, okay. He had the whole fit. I'm like, okay, Oba dripped out in the white Nigerian dashiki. I'm like, okay. Came out, cut a whole promo. Was like, hey. He said, hey, I just gotta let y'all know I still got my title shot. And he said, y'all will answer to the ruler, the destroyer, Obafemi. And then he walked out, and then all of a sudden you hear Braun Breaker's music. They both look at each other like,
What you want to do?
yeah. I'm like, now this is a match that I want to see, WWE. You see how close I am to my microphone? This is what I want to see. This is what I want to see.
Let me find out WWE trying to start cooking up.
I can smell it. I can smell it. Yeah.
Hey,
Going
bro, I
crazy.
ain't back down. You were right up to him and said, "What's up?"
Yeah, and then what was funny about it, they went to commercial break. Then they gave Joe Hendry a jobber entrance. LeBron is still staring at the entrance like, I know this dude Oba ain't just punked me like that, bruh. Like Oba think I'm a punk, bruh. I ain't about that life. Like I'm about that life, bruh. And then the bell
Like, I ain't
rang,
sleep, gang.
and
Ain't sleep this way, G.
and then the bell rang, and then Joe Hendry like, hey, you supposed to be fighting me. Bron said, spear. I'm like, oh my god. I like Joe Hendry, but that's where I would accept that because I'm like, man, I'm like,
Hey, at certain times you got to accept something that happens to a
yeah,
wrestler. You're like, you know what?
yeah. I'm like,
I
bro.
accept it.
I said because we already know Braun don't want to be in the division no more. So if he got to go through
Bron has a
Obafemi to
vision
get
of
out of
his
here,
own.
yeah. So yeah. So then
Wait. Speaking of Oba,
yes sir.
Oberhausen. I know you've seen it. I know you've been seeing it. Oberhausen. I know you've been seeing it. Ah, yeah, motherfucker. Even Ober fuck with Danhausen. Come on now.
They forced
And
him. They
somebody put their picture on a shirt, bro. I gotta get that shirt. Somebody put their pictures together on the shirt. I gotta get it. And if you look close enough, you can tell Oba was trying not to laugh and break character because he dead crawled in the ring.
they forced him to to be a tag team with Danhausen, bro. That's kind of that's nasty work if you think about it. Like, what are we doing? Like
Bro, it's the fact that he was trying not to laugh and break character when Danhausen was doing the pose with it.
like I'm just glad that wasn't on TV because I'm like, bruh, what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? That
I'm the
that
root of the destroyer, and then here
that
you
would
go with Ben being cursed.
yeah, that would have brought his draft stock all the way down. You know what I'm saying? He would have
But
went from
somebody said, imagine if whenever Danhausen curse you, he summons Obafemi. It's like Teddy Long summoning the Undertaker. I said, bro, I would die. You are cursed. Like that'd be crazy. Oh, but like imagine that shit. Every time you get cursed, you just gotta deal with Oba. Like, come on, man. God damn.
yeah, messed up my whole week. Messed up my whole week seeing that. But yeah. So then we get let's see what happened. Oh yeah, Chad Gable and Penta beating Judgment Day, aka Dominic Mysterio and JD.
He called him a real luchador. Chad was like,
Yeah, he was. I feel that. I'm like, you are a real luchador, Chad. I'm like, I remember when you first turned into El Grande, man. I'm like, I remember that. So then we get this was a WWE 2K Universe match if I ever seen one. Jacob Fatu and Royce Keys in a street fight for the main event. I was like, all right. I wasn't mad at it because it was still a decent match. Jacob Fatu won via referee stoppage because he was dang near finna kill Royce Keys. And then he put the chair over my guy's head and then hit the little hip attack thing over in the corner. Adam Pearce and them tried to stop, bro. He was like, nah, move out the way. He hit like a couple more. Had my
he
bro
tried to hit that man for real.
had my boy bleeding out the mouth already, and then hit him with the tongue and death grips. Crushing my man tonsils and stuff, bro. Esophagus gone. And then Roman came out there, just shook his head like, yeah, that's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. So then Roman walked backstage. Rey Mysterio's there. He was like, hey. He said, hey. He was like, what's up, Ray? He was like, what's up? He like, he said, you know that I'm the AAA general manager, right? He was like, I didn't know that until now. I'm like, Roman, you an a-hole, bro. I'm like, ain't no.
You know damn well you knew that.
He said that. I'm like, come on, Roman. He was like, yeah, let's talk. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm thinking Roman about to go to AAA. I'm like, all right. I said, he about to fight El Grande Americano or something. Then they came out with that tournament where it was like, yeah, it's going to be 8 luchadors and whoever wins fight Roman at Mexico City on Raw. I was like, first of all, this is a W. The only reason why it's a W is because the championship is actually being defended on Raw for the first time in like a whole bunch of years. So that's a W because it's gonna be defended on a regular Raw, and you know Roman don't wrestle on a regular Raw. He never wrestles. He only wrestles at pay-per-views. So that's a W in my book. The only other bad thing about it is that whoever wins this tournament is about to get demolished by Roman Reigns. so yeah, I'm hoping that this is gonna be a fire tournament anyway because there's a whole bunch of luchadors and I want to see that. But yeah, whoever wins that finna be beat the mess out of by Roman.
Penta.
So
That's the only reasonable name on the
Penta
list.
is the only reasonable one. Let me see if I could look up the tournament. Give me one sec here.
I got the tournament right here. It's Penta versus Laredo Kid.
Okay.
Then you got Psycho Clown versus La Parca.
Okay.
They got Dragon Lee versus El Hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr.
Which is weird because Dragon Lee was originally hurt, but I guess he's gonna fight through the pain. I don't know. Unless they get somebody else.
Ray versus El Fiscal.
Yeah. So I'm
so
hoping
Penta is the only logical option here.
I'm hoping that somehow we get the Lucha Brothers fighting each other.
Oh, Penta
Yeah,
and
Penta and Ray Phoenix in the finals,
Ray
and
Phoenix.
then Penta wins or something like that. Cause
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
yeah, cause that would make me happy as a wrestling fan. So
Or they can just put the fucking Lucha Brothers back together and let them run the tag team division. I'm just saying.
you know what made me pissed about last week? Well, not last week, but the week before last in Green Bay, they had the Lucha Bros as a tag team during a dark match, and I'm like,
Wait, 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 wait.
I'm like, this would happen in Green Bay when I don't go to the show. I'm like, what the?
And they had them together as a team.
Yeah, they had them together as a team. Obviously, they still had their separate entrances and stuff,
Right.
but I'm like, bro, y'all got the Lucha Bros together as a team during a dark match? I don't even know who they fought. I don't care. Why did y'all do that? Yeah. I'm like, wait a minute. I
Do you
forgot.
know the amount of eyes on the tag team division if you put these two together on
Man,
TV?
I was pissed. I'm like, bro, what is. I'm like, of course it would be in Green Bay when I'm not there. But
And I even text you. I said, you ain't going to this one. You said, nah.
yeah, them tickets was high. And then what was crazy about it, as soon as you right after you text me, it was like, why you ain't in Green Bay? I'm like, well, for one, it's 2 hours away. I said, for two, them tickets was high. And then you was like, oh, okay, bet. And then I was like, let me look up these tickets. I looked up the tickets. The cheapest one was $40. I'm like,
So you could have.
I could have, but I'm at like some point, I'm glad that I didn't go just because like the show looked like it was trash on TV anyway.
But you could have seen the Lucha Brothers in
I could
action.
have. I could have. I could have seen Michael Parsons too, because he was there. You know what I'm saying? Could have seen Michael Parsons. Like, hey, my dog. NXT with Nate. We get Jada Parker and Thea Hill beating Carmen and Nikita.
That's okay. That's okay, Nikita. It's okay, girl. It's okay.
Nah. I don't like Nikita. I don't know what y'all see in Nikita, man. I know what y'all see in Nikita, but
That's all I care about.
yeah, I know what y'all see in Nikita, but I don't know what y'all see in Nikita. You know what I'm saying?
I want to see me in Nikita. Sorry.
All right. Well, let's move on. Oh, this pissed me off too. All right, so right after this, they went to Tavion Heights talking to Miles Bourne, right? And I don't know if you saw this, Uno. I think I texted you saying that the NXT was on. This dude Tavion was like, "Hey man, tonight is the biggest match of my career." He was like, "Hey Miles, you ready?" Miles turned around and said, "Huh?"
Oh shit.
I immediately went like this, and then somebody in my chat was like, "Hey, you better be glad Uno ain't here." I'm like, I'm glad Uno ain't here. I said, "I bet he about to text me soon," and you didn't text me. I'm like, "All right, cool." He probably didn't see it. I'm
I
like,
did
"Thank
because I
God."
was, like I said, I was busy at the
I'm
time.
like, man. I said, oh, like I'm still upset that they still doing that,
Because
bro.
you
We
know I
get
would
it.
have been all in.
I
No,
know.
I would
I'm
have been
like,
all
bro,
in.
we get it. He's deaf, but y'all ain't got to do it every single time that he's backstage. Hey, Miles, are you ready? Hey, what you say? What are we? All
He
right,
didn't hear you. Okay. So he was saying, like, what you say? Like,
man.
but see, hold on. Now I got a problem. I just thought about it. That saying that our parents used to say, if you can you can hear, it's not true because Miles can't hear. So if he says it's because he really didn't hear you. So that saying does not work on him. I understand it now.
That was
I
crazy,
understand.
bro. I'm like, bro, what the heck? All right, I said, get me out of here, bro. So then we get Grayson Waller, Cruz Montana, Mike Santana, and Tony D'Angelo segment. They was just yapping, like, bro, like that was the most useless segment I ever seen on NXT. Like they was just yapping for like a good like 30 minutes, and then finally Tony D'Angelo was like, all right, man, both of y'all won a championship match. number one contenders match next week. You versus you. Y'all figure it out. And I'm like, thank God, Tony. thank you for saying that, because they just yapping about nothing. It took me however many years to get to NXT. I don't care about that, Cruz Montana. Grayson Waller. Yeah, I was on the main roster. I wasn't doing nothing, but I was with the New Day. I was in NXT and I was dog walking folks. I don't care about that, Grayson Waller.
I mean, he's not wrong.
He's not wrong, but still. Like, bro, like Tony D'Angelo didn't say nothing. That was the only thing that Tony D'Angelo literally said. He was like, all right. He said, no one can do the match next week. Y'all figure it out. And then just walked out. I'm like, thank you. I'm like, I don't care about that. So then we get a draw, time limit draw with Ren Sinclair and Zarya for the Speed Women's Championship. And they said if Ren Sinclair won, she would get a shot at the Women's North American Championship, which technically she won because of the time draw. So she fights Zarya next week for the North American Championship. Cool. So then we see OTM talking in the back. Bronco said, hey, I owe you one because, you know, we lost our match. And then Lucian like, hey, man, don't worry about that. You got your stuff and I got mine, bro. So then the Birthright came up there and was like, hey, y'all need to figure out what's going on because y'all crumbling apart. And then Lucian was like, hey, well, he got his stuff. I got mine. I want a singles match against you, Lexus. And I was like, they about to break up OTM, bro. I'm about to cry. I can't take it. I can't take it no more, bro. I said they're about to break up my group. So yeah. So then we get Grayson Waller talking to Kalani Jordan. Shout out to Kalani. Hopefully NXT don't do her bad, man. I need NXT.
I mean, they doing Melo bad, but he knows.
Yeah, I don't know. They about to get married soon, next month, I believe. So shout out to them. The him and these couple, you know what I'm saying? The him her couple.
The him and the Hemets.
So then we get speaking of winning, like how I was saying earlier, Miles Bourne and Tavion Heights won the NXT Tag Team Championships. Miles, 2 belts. This dude Miles is winning in life. He's winning in NXT. He's winning in wrestling. He's winning all over the place. You can't take anything away from Miles.
Except his hearing, which already I took away from him, so it's okay. You set that one up. That was your fault.
I wasn't trying to. I didn't know you was going. Let's move on. Keanu Carver beat EK Prosper. Cool. They had Keanu Carver win 3 straight matches. Now they finna do Keanu Carver like how they did Kalani. They about to have him lose. Like they about to have him lose like crazy, bro. I was shocked. I'm like, oh snap! I said he won 3 straight matches. Oh, we on a roll. Give him a championship match. They ain't finna do it, but you know. So then we get Lola Vice and Kendall Gray in an underground match. It was one point in the match where Lola Vice grabbed I don't know if you saw it, but Lola Vice grabbed Kendall's Gray like foot, and like her head hit the steel steps and her ear started like bleeding from the inside out.
I did see the highlight.
That was crazy. I didn't like at first I thought that she was like bleeding from like the lobe part. But like she was bleeding from like the inside of her ear. I'm like, oh.
Right, that wasn't supposed to happen, gang.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, so her skull, like the inside of her skull actually got hit. I'm like, dang. I said, oh, that's crazy. So but eventually Ren Sinclair retained. Lola Vice left her gloves in the middle of the ring, basically stating she going to the main roster soon. I also saw another video.
SmackDown is the question. I say SmackDown.
I want to say SmackDown too, but I'll get into it. Actually right now. Tatum Paxley showed up on SmackDown. Debut Tatum Paxley. I want to say Lola Vice goes to SmackDown just so that way she can be with her future husband, Damian Priest. I don't think they're gonna get married, but I'm just saying. Um, at at another point though, I wouldn't mind seeing Lola on Raw just so that way I can see her with a rivalry with Stephanie. I can see her with a rivalry with Becky, um, Roxanne, Raquel,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
Lola Vice got that character where like she got like a whole lot of fire when she like comes
Yeah.
out. Yeah, she like dance and stuff like that, but like when she turn up in her matches, she go crazy. So yeah.
No, I can definitely see that. I can definitely see that. Now that you mentioned, I can definitely see that on the Raw side.
But yeah, and SmackDown. I didn't watch SmackDown because I was at a Nelly concert.
Singing your
Concert,
heart out like a little drunk white girl.
yeah. Only just a dream.
I was thinking about her, thinking
I
about
ain't.
me, thinking about us. What is it gonna be? Look in my
Oh
eyes.
yeah, it was only just a dream. Yeah, shout out
That
to
what?
Nelly, man. He showed up to the Wisconsin State Fair. Me and my friends went. Dang near front row seats. Um, Pretty good concert. I didn't expect. I originally didn't want to go because I'm not a concert person, but that was a fire concert. I'm glad that I went. Shout out to Nelly once again. Um, he did his thing. He showed up an hour late, but it's all good. It's all good. But
Hey, he still
yeah,
showed up though. Better late than
yeah,
never.
fire concert, man, fire concert. Yeah, I sent Uno some of my videos. He said "Only Just a Dream" was his song, so I sent him that. I sent him some. Oh yeah, Over and Over Again. Yeah, that's
I
my
think about it.
that's my
Over.
song
I
right
played
there,
that on
man.
my first heartbreak. When I heard my first heartbreak, I played that song like a good three
She's
days straight. That was the
leaving.
only song I heard.
She's leaving. I don't know what else to do. Can't go on not loving you. What?
Over and over again. I can't
Man,
keep
five.
looking you with
Five,
him.
five,
Boy,
five.
what? I'm about to listen to that today, man. I'm about to reminisce about my ex, and I'm gonna get mad all over again and punch him in the neck.
So then
We
first,
don't condone that here on
yeah,
the
yeah,
podcast,
yeah,
but
we, yeah,
we don't
we, yeah,
condone that.
we, yeah, we,
I'm just
yeah,
talking
yeah,
shit.
yeah, we don't, yeah. As much as Uno talk, we don't condone any of the bad things that Uno be talking about.
We don't condone that.
At least I don't. I don't know about Uno, but yeah.
I don't condone. We don't condone it.
All right, cool. So first segment, apparently, Cody Rhodes came out and was calling out Randy. Apparently, I guess Randy wasn't there. I don't know. Like I said, I didn't
He
watch the
wasn't there
show.
yet.
Oh, he wasn't there yet. All right, cool. Um, so then CM Punk came out. Blah blah blah. Kevin Owens came out. Blah blah blah. Um,
Hey, they had a fire promo. I'm not gonna lie. They promo with Kevin Owens and CM Punk. Promo was low key fire. I'm not gonna lie.
this is a lot, so I'm not finna read all of it.
Oh, so
But
you gotta read it. Long
yeah.
story short, they set up their rivalry pretty much. They took personal shots at each other, and that was that. Like you good. You
All right, cool. And then wait, what? They ran Baron Corbin versus Trick Williams back on SmackDown. All right.
Yeah, I didn't want to tell you.
Okay, so yeah, because I saw it said Trick Williams promo, and then all of a sudden, right underneath it, it said Baron Corbin versus Trick Williams for United
Yeah,
States
he
Championship. All right.
Trick cut a promo backstage, and he was like, "Baron ain't got no hair on his head, so he wanted the hair on my belt, so that's why he came after me." He like that bald head.
Now, did they have him keep the fur belt, or did
Yeah, he
they?
still got the fur belt.
So that mean that he probably about to win it back
He still has
because
the fur belt.
because if they would have had him change it, then that would have been like, all right, Trick ain't going after that belt no more. But since he still got the fur belt, I feel like Trick finna win that back eventually. Yeah, Baron Corbin won via pinfall.
Yep, he cheated.
Yeah, I see that. It says Corbin clocked Williams with the United States Championship behind the ref back and picked up the victory. Blah.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Um, let's see. What does it say? Sammy talking to Nick Aldis. Sammy hasn't had a chance to speak to Nick Aldis since SummerSlam. He just wanted to congratulate him on his performance against Gunther. Oh, Sammy talking a whole. I can already tell that Sammy is playing just from reading like these couple lines.
I will say, you know, Sammy, you come on now.
Um, I think he sees Kevin Owens backstage too. All right. Yeah, I'm not finna read all that. All right, let's keep it going.
You ain't missed nothing for real.
All right, cool. Wait, what does it say? I'm sorry. Next week on SmackDown, Corbin will be putting his championship on the line against Carmelo Hayes in his hometown of Boston, Massachusetts.
Which means he's gonna lose, but you know, whatever.
I literally just said that. I'm like, oh, they about to have Carmelo Hayes fight Baron Corbin now. And look, Carmelo Hayes gets a championship match in his hometown on Friday. All right, cool. Fantastic. Good job. Good job. So then we get Chelsea Green having a celebration. Cool. Fatal Influence music hit. Like a thief in the night. No, we won't let you in. All right. I like their theme song. I don't like JC like that, but Fallon Henley though. Yeehaw.
Not yeehaw.
Yeehaw. Fatal Influence versus Tiffany Stratton and Chelsea Green for the women's tag team championships.
Yep.
Okay, and then they still won, but I think this was when Chelsea Green broke her orbital bone. I believe that's in the face.
That's the eye.
Oh, that's the eye. Yeah. So maybe they have Chelsea Green wear her mask again.
Hey, Chelsea Green with the mask was low-key fire.
I ain't gonna lie, it was. With the bedazzling and all that stuff. But wait, what does it say? Okay, NFTs, blah blah blah. That are not online.
Oh, yeah, Shinsuke Nakamura, yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I didn't see that part yet, but I heard Shinsuke is coming back. Thank God. I love me some Shinsuke, man. That's my dog. He said that he's bringing somebody with him. Now, I saw somebody say, "Hey, it's gonna be Rick Boogs." No, Rick Boogs retired as soon as he got released from WWE, so he's not coming back. I mean, he could unretire. It could be Rick Boogs, but I don't think it will be.
But Boogs in that situation for that storyline he's going for would not make sense.
Yeah. Me and the guys in the group chat was talking about Ilya Dragunov coming back. I don't know if it'll be Ilya Dragunov, but it kind of makes sense because he's still a part of WWE. Or they can just go to New Japan and like snatch somebody up to team up with Shinsuke. So I don't know who it's gonna be. At first I was thinking Carmelo Hayes just because WWE would do something like that. But now I see that Carmelo Hayes is getting a championship match against Baron Corbin next week. So yeah, I feel like Ilya is maybe like the only answer. I can't think of like anybody else. Johnny Gargano. I don't know. But yeah. So let's see. Randy Orton shows up. I have voices in my head. Okay. Meme promo. Okay. Did he RKO Cody?
No.
No, dang. All right.
But they had a great ass promo on Cody. Loki cooked him at the end with his final line. I was like, damn, Cody, you had to do my boy like that.
Let's see. Oh, new flash for you. You call yourself the Legend Killer. Look all around, Randy. You're the last legend left in WWE. So my question to you is, who kills you?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, Cody ate with that one. That's why I was like, damn, he knows he with that one.
Okay.
But then now look, and when you think about it, we have another Shield one here because who are they together? Legacy. So this is years of storytelling with it too. So this is another storyline here that we can play off of from the past leading up to now. So it's like, damn. When he hit him with that, I was like, damn, Randy, you just lost this promo. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, damn, Randy,
Who's
I
killing
ain't gonna lie.
you? All right. Um, Sami Zayn is venting to Johnny Gargano. Man, get Johnny Gargano out of here, bro. Get Johnny. Send him to AEW. He can be with Tommaso Ciampa, even though Tommaso Ciampa is cooking right now in AEW. So he really don't need Johnny Gargano. But hey, man, just send him to AEW. He can be there with his best friend.
You know, I've yet to see an episode of AEW.
Really? Like a full episode?
I swear, like I've seen highlights, but I've
I
never
watched.
sat down and watched the episode of
So I
AEW.
watched.
Everything I seen was highlights.
I watched AEW in Mexico this week. It looked lit. It was fire. They need to do more shows in Mexico because Mexico was showing out. Um they had Will Ospreay versus Mark Davis in I think it was a street fight. That was fire. They had they had the Death Riders against Christian and Edge and the Young Bucks. That was a gas match. They had my baby Mercedes Monet. Shout out to the wifey. Mercedes Monet in a tag team with Megan Bain. Shoot. Also shout out to Megan Bain. And her tag team partner. I forgot her tag team partner. And Willow Nightingale. Shout out to Willow Nightingale.
Hey, you know one thing I love about Mercedes, aka whatever if y'all whatever I want to call her. When she straight the title, that shit is sexy. I don't know what it is. When she straight the little title and shit, that shit, I'll be like, boy, if only. I ain't gonna lie. That should do something to me.
Yeah, they had who did they had? They had Willow Nightingale. I was about to say Chris Statlander, but she's fought somebody else. It was Jamie Yams, Jamie Hayter, Jamie Yams, and her tag team partner. And Willow and them won. Fire. Shout
I
out
just feel
to
like AEW be doing like they try to be too much like ECW and way with like having all the blood and doing all the extra
that.
territory matches.
Yeah,
It's like, bro, you
like
get like I don't mind it, but it's like, bro, every match and like every week, it's like, come on now, like it gets to a point.
yeah, I don't mind it either. That's why I don't watch like GCW because GCW be doing that like death matches all the time and stuff, and I'm like I can't. Yeah, AEW is like where it like it's like a line that they don't cross, and that's cool enough for me. I'm like, all right, like the worst I've seen, the worst I seen was when I thought Swerve died in the ring against Hangman Page, and I was at that match live, and I thought that Swerve actually died in the ring. I got scared. Like I said, I was there live. I saw Hangman put a syringe in Swerve's mouth, and I'm like, oh, what is going? I'm like, oh, he just put a whole syringe through Swerve's mouth. Swerve was just sitting there like this, and then he just hit him with a steel chair, a straight headshot. Bow. I'm like, what the? Yo! And then the
Like,
referee.
wait, did I witness a murder? Like,
And
am I
then,
about to get questioned after
and then the
this?
referee immediately stopped the match. I'm like,
You should have been stopped that game. Like, you didn't see the syringe in that first game.
it was
Like,
a lights out match. So anything anything goes.
I don't give a damn. Like,
So
none of
like,
that.
as soon as like he hit him with the steel chair, the referee just stopped the match. I'm like, and then Swerve wasn't moving, and I'm like, and then my friend just looking at me like, Nate, you good? I'm like, bro, I gotta drive back to Milwaukee thinking about this stuff, bro. I'm like, no, I'm not good. Like he wasn't moving. I'm like, did I just see this dude die in the ring? What the heck is going on? Also, it was it was a lights out steel cage match too. So they brought in a whole bunch of weapons. My guy Prince Nana threw in some weapons and stuff too. They couldn't leave the ring. So yeah, they were just trapped up in there. And then, like I said, I thought Swerve was gone. I thought it was over. I'm like, man, he's flying high right now. It's sad biz.
He's like, long live Swerve.
Yeah, long live Swerve. Yeah, LLS, bro. Long live Swerve, man. But yeah, I thought it was over for my guy. But don't worry. I got you. Wednesday when AEW come on, I got we might watch it together or something. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But
Well, I guess I've never. AEW been around for what? How many years now?
Since 2019.
Okay, so going on 70 years almost.
Yeah.
Like, and I have yet to see a show. Like, all I seen was highlights. I've never watched AEW. Never. Will I watch it? Possibly. I
Yeah.
just don't care enough to put it in my schedule. Like, oh shit, AEW's on. Like, I'll sit until like, oh, AEW's
Yeah.
on.
Like
Skip,
even
skip,
if they
skip,
got
scroll.
like a show coming, go to that show. You'll be amazed because most likely you'll get a double taping because I don't know, like sometimes they do it, sometimes they don't. Most of the time they have like a double taping where they record Dynamite and Collision at the same time. So they so you'll get the regular Dynamite taping and then right after they'll do Collision and pre-recorded or whatever. But yeah, go to that show. You will be
I gotta see if
amazed.
I'm still able to go to the freaking Raw and SmackDown double taping. I gotta see.
Like I said, I still say this. Will Ospreay versus Pac was the best match I ever seen in my life. Live, I'll say live, because that was at All Out. That was my first time seeing Will Ospreay. I'm like, all right, man. I'm like, let me see what people are talking about Will Ospreay, man. I said they saying that he the greatest wrestler and all this other stuff. I saw this dude. I'm like,
Like, hold on now.
yeah. I'm like,
Yeah,
I
why?
said, all right. I said, I always thought that AJ Styles was the greatest wrestler of all time, but hey, Will Ospreay cooking. So
He
yeah,
said, "Well, I'm cooking."
yeah, he cooking. But yeah, so let's see, Shinsuke Nakamura promo. Okay, MFTs, you think you involved? You have a leader now. Blah blah blah. The artist known as Shinsuke Nakamura, I'm back, and this time I will not be alone. Okay, cool. Yeah. Um. And then we get this. It was only 3 matches.
Yeah, I told you I ain't missed nothing. It's the silence for me.
And this is why you need to watch AEW, because you would have seen, you know what? I'm gonna look it up. By the way, Charlotte beat Jay Cargill. I don't care nothing about that. Let me look up how many matches AEW had, because they was doing matches back to back to back to back. It wasn't no promos, nothing. Hold on. Here we go. Oh yeah, my boy Ricochet was fought too. They lost the championship. Kyle Fletcher, another dude that you need to watch. Yeah, sir. Let's see. All right, one, two. I forgot about this match. MJF came back. Yep. So how many matches is that? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8 matches. They had eight matches on Wednesday night, and I think the show was like 2.5 hours. So
See,
yeah,
I can do that. Like 8 matches, 2.5 hours. I can. That's wrestling.
yeah.
That's wrestling. Right there.
See, I'm gonna tell you the matches. So the first match was the Young Bucks and Cage and Cope, Edge and Christian, versus the Death Riders, John Moxley, Willa Yuta, Dan Garcia, and Pac, also known as freaking Neville.
Neville.
Yeah, Adrian Neville. So yeah, Edge and Christian then won. Then the next match after that was Tommaso Ciampa. They was in Mexico, and Tommaso Ciampa came out with a full United States flag. Crazy. I'm like, all right, Tommaso. Tommaso Ciampa, Andrade El Idolo. He's a I forgot what champion he is, but
See, my
he's
thing
a
is,
champion.
I feel like let's say you try to get me to watch an episode of AEW, right? It's gonna be one of the worst episodes. You remember when Francis like ran over the top rope and he like completely botched it?
That I was
It's
there
like, hey, you
live.
gotta watch WWE game.
I
You
was
gotta
there.
watch WWE game.
I was
Like,
there
okay, man, I'm gonna
live.
watch you.
I was there live when that happened too, and I was like, "Oh yeah, Top Dollar finna." Ah, yeah,
Like, imagine, like
yeah.
you want me to watch AEW? It's like, all right, man, I'm gonna chance it, man. I'm gonna see what this about. Trash.
Nah,
Like, yeah, watch
AEW been cooking because the reason why they cooking right now is because they about to have All In, which is basically their, I want to say their SummerSlam or their WrestleMania. I think Double or Nothing is their WrestleMania, and then All In is their SummerSlam, and they doing that in Texas this year. No, they're doing that at Wembley Stadium this year again.
They're going back to Wembley.
Yeah, so that's why it's cooking right now, because they're trying to set up their storylines, which they really don't need to set up the storylines as long as they got the matches fire. They about to have Will Ospreay fight Kenny Omega for the championship. So that's like the main thing. MJF just came back. I don't know what they finna do with MJF. They still got Darby Allin in the mix somewhere. Edge and Christian is fighting the Young Bucks at Wembley for the championships. Moxley is fighting somebody. They got a tournament to decide who finna fight Moxley at All In. So like it's a whole bunch of stuff going on. So yeah, fire. Yeah, they had Tommaso, Andrade, and Commander.
Andrade motherfucking went to the AEW, left, went back to WWE, and left and went back to AEW.
Hey, he cooking at AEW. Like the women love Andrade, man.
I seen the video. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, the
women
women be loving Andrade, man. Giving him kisses and smooches and stuff, man. I'm like, all right. I'm like, look at this guy. Yeah.
Now look at this guy.
Yeah. And then after Andrade won, MJF came out and started beating the mess out of Andrade. So yeah, that was cool. Then we get Willow Nightingale and the Brawling Birds, Jamie Hayter and Alex Windsor. Nasty dance for all of them.
All of them.
And then we get versus my wife, Mercedes Moné. Hope you watching. Yeah. Hope you watching. And Divine Dominion, the women's tag team champions, Megan Bayne and Lena Cross. Now, Uno, if you ain't never seen a picture of Megan Bayne,
I haven't. I'm gonna look her up right now.
That's you know how I be saying Jay Cargill is a woman? That's a woman right there. That's a woman. Yeah, Megan Bayne is a woman.
Megan Bayne, okay.
Let's see. And then Willow Nightingale and the Brawling Birds won. Kyle Fletcher and Speedball Mike Bailey for the IC International Championship. And then Kyle Fletcher retained, I believe. Yep. So yeah. And I'm guessing Okada is fighting Fletcher at All In, so they just building matches now for All In. Yeah. You see you see what I'm talking about. See between you and me, you know, that's the real reason why you gotta watch AEW, you know what I'm saying? That's the real reason. That's the real reason. You can also watch AEW for the wrestling too, because the wrestling is absolutely fire. But that's the real reason right there, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Say less, brother. Say less.
Also, is another woman that I just found out about. She's not even in AEW, but she in CMLL. Her name is what's her name? Persephone. Persephone versus Chris Statlander. I'm pretty sure you know who Chris Statlander is.
Yeah, I know who that is.
But yeah, Persephone. Think of like a Mexican. You know who? What's her name? Like a Mexican Deanna Purrazzo.
Well, damn.
Somebody said, I looked at the comments and somebody said, "Hey, that's Mexican Jada Parker." I'm like, "Hey, don't."
Mexican Jada Parker's diabolical behavior. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, my Mexican Jada Parker is crazy. I'm like,
Mexican Jada Parker, insane work.
I'm like, that's crazy, but all right. What was the matches we had? We had Mystico, Chris Jericho, and you know who Mystico is, right?
I've seen him. Yeah.
Sin Cara.
Oh, that's Sin Cara. I didn't pay
attention. Yeah. Yep, Sin Cara. Sin Cara, Chris Jericho, and Darby Allin against Kevin Knight, Jakara Jackson's boyfriend. Okada and Hechicero. I know I butchered the mess out that name, but close enough. So yeah. And then Mystico, Jericho, and Darby Allin won. Then we had the Trios Championship match. The Demand, Ricochet. Bishop Khan. Yeah. You gotta do the ha whenever you mention Ricochet. Yeah.
Don't you ever do that again.
All right. and then we got Hangman Adam Page, Bandito, and Brody King. And they won the Trio Championships. And then we had Mexican Street Fight, Will Ospreay versus Mark Davis. And that was a fantastic match too, and Will Ospreay won that one. So yeah. AEW been cooking. I want to see what happened on Collision real quick. We pretty much done with the podcast, y'all. It's a little bit over an hour.
That was the Rumble moment right there. We was
yeah, it's a little bit over an hour. You know, the usual. What happened on Collision? Claudio Castagnoli. I'm pretty sure you know who that is. Yes, Cesaro. Against Ace Austin in a Continental Cup match. So the Continental Cup is I think who faces Moxley at All In. So they're doing a tournament for that. And Cesaro won. So yeah. Cesaro. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't know if you saw that or not. So
yeah, I did see that. All
right, cool.
I'm creating our cover art right now, but I still see you.
That's good. So then we get the Brawling Birds, Jamie Yams, and Alex Windsor against Viva Van, another good one, Viva Van.
That's all woman.
Yeah.
You said Viva Van.
Yep, Viva Van. VIVA and then Van.
Real quick.
Against Vert Vixen. I don't know who the heck Vert Vixen is. I might have to look her up too. We'll see. The Brawling Birds beat Viva Van and
watch like a Roxanne Perez.
Kinda. Yeah, I can kind of see that. She's an Asian Roxanne Perez. And then we get my dog Orange Cat. I didn't know Matt Sydal was still in AEW. All right. I just found this out today. Orange Cassidy, my dog, freshly squeezed. Against Matt Sydal in a Continental Cup match. And Orange Cassidy beat Matt Sydal. So yeah. Cool. So then we get the Rascals. You know who the Rascals is. Wesley, Zachary.
I'm say Wesley and what's the other one
Yeah,
name?
Zachary Wentz.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. Mr. Gigi Dolan. against Mr. Gigi Dolan. Against Aaron Solo and Steven Ferrete. I don't know who Steven Ferrete is, but the Rascals defeated Aaron Solo and Steven Ferrete. Then we get Myron Reed. Myron Reed is fire.
Myron Reed is hell of a name.
He's a part of the Rascals too, but I need to show you the match between him and Javon Evans before they got to Javon got to WWE, because that match right there, fantastic. We watched it on stream too. Yeah, I'm gonna have to show you that match. Myron,
wait. Let's end the podcast and then we can finish talking about this because we just got this podcast rambling.
hold on. I think I'm almost done. I think we almost done. Myron Reed versus Speedball Mike Bailey, and then Persephone and Hikaru Shida against Maya World and the High End. I don't know who High End is. But Maya World, another one, another one. I'm telling you.
All right, let me go look at your back. Hold on.
Yeah, Maya World, Maya World. Yeah, she just won World. She just won the
TV. Baby Lash Legend.
Huh?
She's like a baby Lash Legend in her face.
Yeah, she just won the TBS championship, I believe. So yeah.
Ian and Maya World are all elite. Okay.
Yeah. And then the the Bang Bang Gang.
Bang Gang.
Austin Gunn, Colton Gunn, and Juice Robinson. Shout out to Tony Storm. And shout out to the Gunn. Shout out to Billy Gunn.
I said Billy Kidman.
Billy Kidman. Billy Gunn.
Billy Gunn.
And then versus the Death Riders, Moxley, Yuta, Daniel Garcia, and Pac. Wait, so is it? Oh, and Jack Perry. I didn't see Jack Perry. And then the Death Riders won. Was that it? I think that was it. I think that was it.
AW, y'all got a whole shout out on our show. Y'all better be grateful.
Oh, here's a picture of High End. She looked like Fallon Henley.
Okay.
Yeah, she looked like Fallon Henley. But yeah, that was it. That was it, man. We appreciate y'all as always. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that be listening to us worldwide. Nah, we ain't worldwide, but we gonna get there. Yeah, shout out to SGW. Shout out to GCW. Shout out to AEW. Shout out to WWE. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to the McDonald's that Uno was at. So yeah, that is it, man. Uno, you got anything else to say?
You know the vibes with me. You know the vibes. How I'm gonna say. I'm gonna hit y'all with it like I always do. I'm gonna hit y'all with it as always, man. We appreciate y'all. Make sure you guys sub up to us. Hot Takes and Headlocks podcast on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, man. Definitely sub up. We have 46 subs. I think we are. We're close to 50. We're walking that 50 mark down. There's gonna be 100. You know this, that, and the third. Turn the bell on. Hit all notifications. If y'all don't, I will put you in the headlock and RKO and the punt. Guys don't want that. But make sure you guys just go follow us, man. Go follow us, show some love to us, man. We appreciate y'all tuning in. If nobody told you, I love you and you matter.
Yeah. And then y'all can follow me, Nate the Great. We at 721 subs. So yeah, we moving up. Nathan Coleman 6 on TikTok. We're moving up over there, I guess. I don't know.
You got like 15K over there. Shut up.
Double that, but
exactly.
Got
Yeah,
30K. Talking about some. We going up. I think.
yeah,
Motherfucker,
we
got 30K
going,
over
yeah,
there.
we going up. I think, but like it's not active. It's not as active anymore over there. But
That's because you started going live because they kept messing with you.
yeah.
But when you was going live consistently, your shit was booming.
Yeah, I know.
I couldn't even comment without it going too fast on the comments. I'm like, damn, he ain't gonna see my comment.
Yeah, I know. Enough of that. Don't hype me up. Don't hype me up.
I'm just giving you your flowers while you're here.
Uno's favorite, Nate Bum on Twitter. I haven't been over there in a while, so and then everywhere.
I was born trips today on our Twitter.
Oh yeah, I
Post
got
that
you.
one.
I got you. And then Nate the Great Coleman on Instagram, Twitch, and Kick. And if y'all don't know, now you know, and this has been your last warning shot. Bow, pew, 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 bang, bow, pew, boom, bang, bow, bang. And that's it, man. We out. Peace.